We now have a level called bank robbing, and I gotta say, that is one of the coolest tabs units I've ever seen. What do you think is in the safe? Like, I know they technically just robbed a bank, but it's tabs. Everything is stupid here. It's just as likely to be a sperm bank. I really hope that's not the case. If they throw a refrigerator full of spum at me, I'm gonna be really mad. What's up, guys? Welcome back to Totally Accurate Battle Simulator. And for today's episode, as you can probably tell by the thumbnail and title of this video, we finally get our hands on the new Western update. This has been on the verge of dropping for weeks now. It's the main reason I haven't played the game in a while. And as usual, I feel like the best way to experience these new levels and settings and factions with new units is to start with the new campaign. We'll start things off with a level called Mining with Dynamite, where it looks like we're gonna be facing off against some kind of shirtless prospector. And his pantsless wife. Of course, gotta invite her along. Did they only have one outfit to bring to the mine today? Either way, it doesn't matter. I've seen tabs units handle high explosives before. This is not gonna end well. Like, for anyone, for our team, for their team, for the people of this town. I would not want to be one of those prospectors right now. They better hope their nips are on real tight. I also feel bad for the one who married Big Bertha back there. She looks like the type who could grind a man's pelvis to dust. How far do you think that Sasquatch in a dress can throw a stick of dynamite? They're holding it with both hands, so they're probably gonna granny toss it. I would imagine we might be able to beat them with range. Like, if I set up a bunch of archers, they don't have guns, do they? I would imagine the Western faction is gonna have a whole lot of guns, so I wouldn't want to bring a bow and arrow to a gunfight, but at the same time, if they're just gonna run at me with pickaxes, then this seems like a perfectly fine strategy. Let's try it out. Oh yeah, those were not bulletproof overalls. Oh crap, okay, she actually hurled her pretty far. Maybe take 2 big steps back? She's so big! This has to be a mistake. She can't even hit our units, but it doesn't matter, because the prospectors made short work of them. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna disqualify the blue team, because I'm pretty sure she's on steroids. Let's try that again, except for this time with rigorous drug testing, and probably a strategy similar to theirs. I think that Flying V did them a lot of favors. They pulled a Mighty Ducks on me. Because we gunned down the ones on the end. We used way more arrows than were necessary, and then everyone else just got a free ride to Pound Town. So maybe if we set up in a similar position, we will still gun down the ones on the end. Okay, well, prove me wrong, guys. I only have like 200 hours in this game. Apparently, I'm still an idiot. As long as the prospectors are flying, I'm feeling pretty good. You did not... Okay, he's good. I was gonna say, you didn't just get killed by a flying pickaxe, please. This is only slightly better. Please don't blow yourself up. Come on, guys. What are you shooting at? What, has he got you in a leg lock? This isn't MMA. Oh my god. These are the dumbest units. How can I not kill them? I don't think I can use the Western faction against the Western faction. Or at least not yet. I will be able to eventually. Trust me, I'm looking forward to it. But for now, I want to be completely in the dark. You know, I want to be surprised every time we reach a new level. So for now, we're just gonna have to suck it up and try bringing guns to a pickaxe fight. Here we go. And this time around, we're gonna switch things up and take the opposite formation to them. Thinking if we do a little something like this, then maybe they won't waste all of their shots on the same friggin' enemies. I call this one the Inverted Illuminati. Do me right, guys. There you go. Okay, that was good. They spread out their shots. Now they just have to try not to get crushed. What is with these dynamite-tipped pickaxes? Every time they hit the ground, there's a huge explosion. And it's definitely not the dynamite. It's like a catapult ball landing. They've got some real force behind them. Oh, come on. You guys got this. It's a 2v1v1. Just pull his overalls down. How did you survive that? Okay, I'll take it. Our next level is called Leading Cacti, where we're gonna have to deal with some spiky oven mitts. I shouldn't make fun, okay? I'm sure this guy spent a lot of time making his Digimon cosplay. And you'll notice that over his right shoulder, there's a prospector who either has severe glaucoma or drank a barrel of LSD. He's either seeing absolutely nothing or into the fabric of time and space. We've got a little bit more money to work with this time, but honestly, how do you strategize against something like this? Like, what is it that cowboys don't like? What about snakes in their boots? Right? And we could even go so far as to have an actual cowboy. Now we're thinking, that's on flavor. I have no doubt this'll do something. What exactly are these cacti doing? Oh, they're exploding into spikes. That's not cool. And they're stuck to the cowboy. Oh no, that's definitely not good. Are the snakes doing work? Are we getting any of them slip into those boots? Yeah, we got a few. It's up to you, snake archers. I think they're all stuck to one another. Oh, they worked it out, crap. No, this is not good. I just figured that the cactuses would try to hug us or something. I didn't think they would be perpetually popping. Hopefully you guys can keep firing snakes, keep firing snakes, keep firing snakes. You do not want them to come over here, trust me. There we go. It's like we were never here. They should be used to this. The snake's all over the place. Moving on to a level called Bullets and Cacti. I knew we would face bullets eventually. Didn't think we would be surrounded, and also didn't think they would bring 4 guns each. Is that a mistake? Is that like another Big Bertha bug, or did they actually intend for that? Because that is not cool. What is cool is that bowler hat mutton chop combo. That demands respect. I like the idea of forming a bit of a phalanx, because the whole idea behind the phalanx is that it doesn't matter which side you get attacked from, you're protected from all sides, except for the back when you can't turn your units around. That's gonna be a bit of a problem. You guys don't want to be back onto the bullets, trust me. I might be wasting too much money on shield men, come to think of it, especially because the bullets could go through shields. I have no idea. Probably toss in some hoplites. They've got their own shields. Maybe multiple shields will make a difference. Some sarissas, and then maybe a prayer or two. Could you guys maybe pray for me? That'd be great. I'd really appreciate it, because there's a good chance this is not going to work. Are you kidding me? They don't even shoot forward. They shoot up in the air and then it rains down bullets. That's the one side we're not protected from. Come on, developers, 4 guns was enough. Having them shoot straight down at me isn't cool. Actually, no, it's incredibly cool. It's not fair. I shouldn't have to deal with this. What could possibly dodge bullets coming straight down at it? What if we went with the wobbly horse? It's hard for anything to hit this guy. I would imagine they have some experience in this biome, I guess you could say. They're used to dodging cacti. Yeah, I like it. Just do your best to wobble and wibble and not become Swiss cheese. Yes! Flawless! Get 'em, wobbly horse. Prove to them that they should all be praying at the Church of the Wobbly Horse. That's right. Next up, we have a level called Exploding Cacti. I could have swore they were exploding this entire time, but apparently it doesn't count unless you bring along your pantsless bombardier friends. And they like to think that they're clever. But they're set up in the middle of the street. It's gonna be a nice, even fight. No. There's another group coming from the poop shack, and a third coming down the alleyway. No surprises here. What is surprising is that they would give me enough money for the Grim Reaper here. That seems really strong. Really, I don't know if you technically use a scythe to harvest cactuses. Cacti? I think both are technically acceptable. Don't hop on my grammatical nuts in the comments. Either way, I know for sure that those tentacles will make quick anime girl work of all these bombardier women. So maybe we can back him up with some skeletal warriors, and then everything will be hunky-dory. He probably doesn't need the backup, to be perfectly honest. I have high hopes in his ability to shish kebab most people. Okay, well that works. As long as he doesn't get blown up or turned into too much of a pincushion. These cacti, damn it, it doesn't matter. They're such a strange unit. They kind of like stick on after death, and they make units turn slightly green over time. Would being fully green indicate death? Are they poisonous? I don't know, it's really weird. Either way, as expected, he made quick work of all of them. We now have a level called bank robbing, and I gotta say, that is one of the coolest tabs units I've ever seen. What do you think is in the safe? Like, I know they technically just robbed a bank, but it's tabs. Everything is stupid here. It's just as likely to be a sperm bank. I really hope that's not the case. If they throw a refrigerator full of spum at me, I'm gonna be really mad. Snuffy, after that last joke, you're the only one that I get to volunteer to come in here. And we still have so much money left over. Like, I'm genuinely terrified of what they're gonna do. Are they just gonna flick a safe at us? Because they're really expensive units. I'm gonna try some variety here. How about that? We're gonna spread things out a little bit. Try to back Snuffy up with a little bit of everything. Maybe some stone throwers and a couple protectors. Yeah, okay, you're still gonna be the star of the show. Okay, so it is a safe full of money, and they are gonna flick it at us, and it is gonna crush everybody. And then it leaves behind 2 units to fight. Interesting. Yeah, Snuffy's been well trained. He doesn't really care all that much about explosions. Thorns, however, he's probably not a big fan of. Definitely don't want those in the old fuzzy taint. This does not seem like a fair 1v1. Dude got kneed in the chin. I am so happy I didn't spoil any of this update for myself. Our next level is called Catching Cacti, and look at how friggin' majestic that wobbly horse is. He's spotted, and his rider has some kind of limp dick lasso. Either way, I have no idea what's good against a wobbly horse. It's been a while since I've had to face off against them rather than use them myself. What about a tank? Yeah, let's just use a tank. I'm recreating Wild Wild West in tabs. Will Smith is a YouTuber. He'd probably collab with me, right? I could grow a weird beard and ride around in a mechanical wheelchair, and I can only imagine how many people haven't seen that movie and are incredibly confused right now. I want to say this worked. Yeah, this was flawless. The guy making the giant mechanical spider knew what he was at, okay? He was just misunderstood. That seemed a little bit cheap, okay? I'm gonna try it again and actually give the wobbly horses a chance to do their thing, mostly because I really want to see what that thing is. We can toss down some balloon archers and maybe a single halberd because they're pretty expensive. Some painters. Yeah, we got the whole Renaissance faction coming out. I'm sure they're not gonna have their puffy vests shoved up their butts. Oh, they actually do manage to grab units and drag them around. That is really cool. I like that. That's surprisingly powerful as well because it's pretty much a ranged unit on the back of a wobbly horse. Oh, I'm happy I used the tank now. Screw that, you guys are cheap. Do you know what's even weirder than this guy's lasso? The fact that 65% of the people watching this video aren't subscribed to the channel. I can't imagine why that would be the case. You're gonna miss out on more stuff like this, so consider subscribing. And follow me on Twitter at @CaptainSauce. There's a link in the description. I'll make it nice and easy for you. Our next level is called Sharpshooter, and you know when Milady puts on a pair of pants, she means business. That is hands down the most intimidating unit I've seen yet, and that's including the guy with 4 guns. I'm not even really sure how to strategize against someone who can probably one-shot any unit. Is that a safe bet? It's like a musketeer, but competent? Oh, wait, I do know. We swarm them, right? We just call up the entire Shire. There's no way they can deal with all of us. This might crash the game, actually. That's a lot of hobbits. It'll be fine if we lose a little bit of frame rate. I'm sure they won't... What just happened? Some of them started glowing? What? Why are you guys glowing? They had little icons on their chests. Is that from the cactuses? Oh, it's probably some kind of crosshair from the sharpshooter. Oh yeah, it is! That's really cool and powerful and annoying. We didn't get anywhere close to any of them. How about we try our best sharpshooters against their best sharpshooters? I literally just said they're like musketeers, but competent. Don't have a whole lot of faith in this. Oh, if I get rid of one, then I can rush at them with jousters. Yeah, I feel better about that. You ladies wouldn't shoot a horse, would you? Oh, they would. They killed the horse and the rider in one shot. Are you kidding me? They're so powerful and so cool. They reload by spinning their guns. Oh no. You can even see which ones are about to eat it because they glow. But where are you guys aiming? It doesn't even matter. Some of them got concussed by the recoil and it doesn't make any difference because my guys were concussed from birth. Oh man, this is brutal. I am so confused as to what the answer is right now because we need quantity. We can't just have a few big units that are gonna get one-shotted, but at the same time, we need them to be fast, and all of the fast units are really big. So it's kind of a catch-22. Oh, I got it. Samurai. If they can deflect the killing blow, then these sharpshooters shouldn't matter at all. It shouldn't make any difference. We can spread them out a little bit as well. Maybe a little bit better than that. I always put one giant row in the front and then actually use some strategy in the back, but I think this might actually work. Please tell me you guys deflect. Yes! Perfect. Oh yeah, you can shove your bullets right up your cooters. That's what I'm talking about. As long as the cactuses are dealt with. Okay, wonderful. I knew there was an answer. I just had to find it. These guys can deflect around their backs. They're so good at it. It's good to know that even the strong bullets from the Western faction can be deflected as well. I get the feeling we're gonna need to use that in the future. Wait, could they have deflected the ones raining straight down? That's something we're gonna have to test in the future. Turns out the future is now because they've got 2 of them in a level called Bullets and Chains. Rihanna's only half excited, I guess. They've also got some kind of prison gang. It doesn't look like the chains are actually attached to them, so they're probably just reskinned rock throwers, right? They're just gonna hurl that stuff at us. So the samurai should be able to deflect that as well, come to think of it. Can they deflect the cacti thorns? I don't actually know. I wasn't paying attention last time, and I can afford a lot of them, so you know what? I will! Fingers crossed that this actually works. I don't think that worked. I don't think they can deflect from straight up, and they're not throwing the ball and chain, they're just whacking us with it. Of course they are. Because if you threw it, I would stand a chance. Nope, can't deflect straight down. They're goods, but they're not that goods. Holy crap, they actually dive with these things. They're like people who try to bowl but never let go of the ball. So if that's the case, then what's the solution? I kinda wanna try the Hwacha, you know, for the lols. I'm pretty sure that they'd be able to gun down the cactuses and the chain gang. We could put a couple of samurais in the front. They survived for a long time. I don't know if they killed anything, but they definitely stuck around. And then we need jousters. Or maybe vampires? Oh, that's an interesting idea. Maybe the vampires would do a good job rushing those gunslingers. Yeah, let's try that. Then again, they might rush the cactuses, which is not what we want, because we're firing many arrows at them. Did we just shoot our own team? Are they getting pinpricked? I know they're not technically wooden stakes, but they're pretty close. Okay, that's my bad. I wonder if they're shooting at the sky, could they shoot something in the sky? What if we went with an army of Valkyries? I get the feeling they're just gonna get blown apart and this is a dumb idea, but maybe not. Maybe they'll prioritize the important guys. Come on now. All you gotta do is poke them. They're wearing suits. They have literally nothing going for them. There you go. Okay, come on, come on. So close, so close. Yes. Perfect. What is a cactus gonna do against something in the air? These guys can barely jump with those giant balls and chains. Wonderful. It was a dumb idea and it worked flawlessly. That's like tabs in a nutshell. You know what, I think that's gonna be it for this episode of Totally Accurate Battle Simulator, guys. And I love these big updates because they bring so much to do. Like there's easily 2 or 3 more videos of playing through the campaign, and I can screw around in the sandbox, I can use the Western faction for myself, I could try a tournament or an arena challenge or mods or screwing around with the debug settings, all that kind of stuff. So if you guys wanna see more, as always, be sure to like this video, let me know, and I'll be sure to return to keep exploring the Wild West soon. And thanks so much for watching this video, I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.